everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel where today I'm going to be reviewing A Totally Awkward Love Story by Tom Ellen and Lucy Everson. This book was originally published in the UK with the title Lobsters and is now a totally awkward love story everywhere else. But it's the story of two teenagers who are on this kind of quest to lose their virginity before they graduate high school and head off to college. Just a heads up that there is a lot of sex talk in this book, so I do not recommend it for younger readers. I found the humour in this book to be really charming. It can be incredibly crass at times, but the good thing was that it just felt like jokes between friends. I actually consider the humour in this book to be kind of the middle ground between the In-Betweeners TV show and the Georgia Nicholson book series. The characters were really likeable. I especially enjoyed that they seemed like people you would meet in real life. At times they were incredibly high school, but at others they were kind of more introspective and mature, which was just really nice to read. The writing was really simple, but I ended up liking it a surprising amount. The perspective switches between our two main characters, Sam and Hannah, and the really great thing was that both of their perspectives had these really unique voices to their narration. Both Sam and Hannah are incredibly likable characters despite how painfully awkward they were at quite a few points during the book. Like seriously, there were a surprising amount of moments where I was actually cringing reading this. One of my favorite things about this book was that it didn't shy away from talking honestly about sex. It didn't glamorize losing your virginity at all. The first time sex in this book was super awkward. Like, oh my god. I was actually embarrassed just to be reading about it, but it was also incredibly funny and I kind of just appreciated the honesty within those scenes. Overall, I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars because I really loved the humour in it and the way that the story kind of panned out. But I am going to mention again, this isn't a book for everyone, so if you're kind of considering picking it up, even though I loved it, I would recommend being kind of wary. I thought I would finish off this video by doing what I've seen a couple of other channels do and sharing a few of my own kind of awkward or uncomfortable stories. One time I was having some physio done on a calf muscle because I had injured it somehow, and part of this whole physio appointment required I lie on my stomach while he kind of massaged my leg a bit. And anyway, I sneezed and a little fart kind of snuck out, and luckily this happened as the physio guy was leaving the room, but my mum was there and she heard and she was appalled and she was like, "Caroline, did you just fart?" And I was all awkward and I was like, no, definitely not. And I was like 14 and mortified, and I think Mum knew. Like, she looked at me with that look mums have where, you know, they know what you've done. It was that look, and I still get embarrassed when I think about this because I am 100% sure that that physio guy heard me fart. This next one, I don't really remember the details of that much, but I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have done this. And I was in maths class one time and I was thinking about my dad for some reason. I think it had something to do with what to get him for his birthday or something like that, and my teacher has asked me a question while I've been kind of zoned out and I have literally said, "I don't know, Dad." And I've seriously just sat there like, I hope no one heard. Final story I have to share with you guys is actually one of my all-time favorites. This happened when I was 17 and I was at a graduation party because I was about to graduate high school, and my boyfriend and I had only been dating about 4 months, I think, at this point, and someone brought a bottle of tequila to the party and I'd never really had that much to drink, and we got super drunk and we said we loved each other at some point in the night. And then I've woken up the next day and I was really happy because I knew we'd said it, but I was kind of like, does he remember? Do I remember it properly and all that? So I kind of had to text him and be like, "So, last night was fun?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was really good." And I was like, "Yeah, it was." And we talked about it and he was like, "No, I meant it. I do love you." And I was like, "Oh my god, I love you too." And it was really cute, and I kind of cringe every time I remember this story because it's just so stupid, but we just celebrated our 5-year anniversary, so I guess everything worked out okay. That's it for this video though, guys. I hope you liked this one. Be sure to let me know what you thought down in the comments. I upload videos Wednesdays and Saturdays, so be sure to like and subscribe and tune in on those days for more bookish goodness. Toodaloo!